Hello, everyone.
Welcome
to BEVO Cup, everyone. How's everyone Saturday doing? Hope you're doing well. We have 8 teams today for the BEVO Cup tournament, and a draw show will be happening very soon. Me and Sahen. Hopefully, you get a good matchup. Please do not blame us for your matchup. But we're about it. Let's get it underway.
Let's get into it.
You want to get us started?
All right, I'll take the first one.
First team
Are
drawn.
we ready? First team drawn. I'll mix it up a little bit. First team drawn.
The bull in the camera, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
I already picked it up.
Yeah.
All right. First team drawn is Team Doran FMVP.
Alrighty.
What is FMVP?
Finals MVP.
Finals
Doran
MVP.
for Finals MVP. We'll be playing against.
Who are we playing against?
We are playing against. Let's take a look.
Drum roll, please.
We have T8.
Okay.
All right, so the first matchup will be T8 versus Doran FMVP. That'll be an interesting matchup to see. Next up, you want to get it started for me, Sahen?
All right. Next team, next set of teams. I got my guy right here. The underdogs of the team. I don't even know who they are. Team Andrew's team.
Andrew's team. Alrighty. And they will be playing up against. Let's grab it here. Andrew's team will be playing against Washed in quotation marks Team 2. Very exciting.
Very exciting matchup. I'm looking forward to that one in specific. I don't know any of the players on these teams, but I am looking forward to it.
Names sound interesting.
Yes. All right. Let's get into the final 2 sets of games. Our first draw we have Dashi Skins.
Alrighty.
And who are they playing against?
They'll be playing up against. Let's grab this one. Let's review it like this.
Ooh.
What is it?
It's upside down.
The Rabbit. Team 6.
The Wabbit.
So Dashi's team will play against Team 6, the Rabbit. And our last
we
matchup.
Got 2 more.
Should just be, you grab one, I'll grab one, you get the first team for side priority.
Oh, really?
I think we have that. I'm not 100% sure.
This team with side priority is Unk Activation.
And they will be playing against the last team drawn. Maddie's team. Upside down. Maddie's team. Three-peat, sorry. Maddie's three-peat will be the last team playing.
This is crazy because Maddie has a crazy win rate.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's won 2 in a row.
Oh, so I thought the three-peat name?
This is the
she's going for the
three-peat
three-peat.
name.
Alrighty.
So if you're on Maddie's team, you have a good chance. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
The odds are in your favor.
So we have a couple minutes before we get started here on these final teams. You know, some interesting matchups to say the least.
Yes, I'm very excited.
I am too. You know, BEVO Cup's finally back. It's been a minute since we've done it.
Wait, these team logos are hilarious, by the way. Wait, these are so good. Wait, this is like T1's
It's like
logo,
T1. Yeah, T8 is like a reference to Team 1, I guess. Because they're Team 8, they wanted to go for, similar, I guess.
Funny.
We'll have to see if they can manage to, pull off T1 success, and I don't know, win some games hopefully here.
Hopefully. All right, which one's your favorite logo?
Ooh, favorite logo right now? Through. I mean,
dude, these are all
these are all pretty good logos, but I have to say I like T8 a lot, Looks like a lot of creativity in there, but Maddie's 3P, man, that's like that logo is just telling us like, hey, we're going to win this tournament, we're going to get in here, we're going to stomp, and then we're going to beat you,
That's definitely.
That's what that reads to me.
I can see it. Yeah, I mean, I just love the passion going on outside. Everyone's sitting in practice too.
Yeah.
They're all getting their stuff down. It's just so nice to see the atmosphere of like competitiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, if we can get the game started soon, we will see what it's about.
Yes, very, very exciting day. Beautiful Saturday here in UT Austin. So hopefully these games will get started soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your draw. Hopefully no teams are too upset with their draw. Matchups should be pretty balanced to say throughout the tournament. So hopefully we'll see gameplay that reflects that.
Yes.
Further notes we have. Seems like we're just finishing up here on some games.
Game should start soon, right?
Very soon. It's 12:01 right now. I think we're just getting some spectator lobbies in for game number 1 here.
Cool.
And then
lovely stuff. All right. What's the deal? Should we We're gonna intermission.
We could go on a break for a little bit. We could go on like a little break, you know, get the other caster in here, and then we'll be back with you guys.
We will be back. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
How are we doing?
We have a small little delay of the games, but for now, we'll do a little caster segment. We'll play a little bit of Lotto while we wait.
Yeah.
Games should be right around the corner, so if we could get that pulled up for us, that'd be wonderful. Let's see the Lotos.
Here, we got it coming. We got it coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, let's take a look at this.
Today's league champion. You want to
guess?
You want to do?
What do you think is gonna be the most played champion today?
Today, I think if he's not banned, I think every jungler in the tournament plays Viego.
Every jungler plays Viego? Alright, let's
Every
get Viego.
jungler in the tournament plays Viego.
Let's take a look at Viego.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Male jungle melee and was released.
Has mana, and is released before 2021.
Okay. We want to try Jarvan maybe? Older male jungle champion melee uses mana.
That's a good one. Let's do Jarvan.
Let's try Jarvan.
J4.
Let's try Jarvan. Also another meta jungler here. Human. Mana. And even earlier than 2011.
Oh, so one of the original
That's
ones.
one of the original champions, and that means.
Oh. And he's not from Demacia, he's not from Shadow Isles. So maybe like Noxus.
Noxian
a Noxian jungler.
But it's half human too. Or like
half
maybe human. Would
Shyvana?
Shyvana?
No, that's
Demacian.
Demacian. That's Demacian.
Would Master Yi count as non-human? I'm not sure the lore of Master Yi.
I think he's human. He's a Wuju master.
Okay, so he'd probably be human then. Who else is in the original? Let's take a look here.
The original 40, and they're half human. Man, what about Nunu?
Nunu would be good.
Nunu
is a very good one.
Can we get
because
Nunu
there's a
in?
Yeti on here.
Oh
my.
Not
2009. 2000. So he is.
So for sure Noxian. But
well, could be Noxian. It could be also Ionian. Male jungle.
Half human.
Half human.
I was thinking like Wukong, but I think he's just Vestayan.
I think he is just considered Vestayan, yes. We could try a. Let's try. Should we just try Master Yi? See if it maybe.
Yeah. Let's try Master Yi. Let's
get a region. Let's get a region. Can we get Master Yi?
What?
Oh, so he does.
Spiritualist
That
is
is
a
crazy.
species?
That is crazy.
What?
I did not expect that. I mean, it was. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, I didn't
We'll take
know.
it.
I didn't
We'll
know
take it. I did not know that either. I
My
did not know
fault.
he'd be considered
My fault.
spiritualist.
Chop.
That's Olaf.
Olaf, right?
That's Olaf.
Olaf
That's
has to
100%
be.
Olaf.
There we go.
Easy. Let's go to the abilities.
Which champion has this ability? Is it
that
Janna?
Is that Soraka or Janna, I believe?
Might be
We could try Janna.
Janna.
Might be Janna.
Because of the
Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
Janna was a good call. Monsoon. That's her ult, right?
Yes, Monsoon
is
is
her
her
ult.
ult.
Monsoon is her ult.
Yes. All right.
Very nice. Emojis. Let's take a look at this.
Last one.
Octopus.
It's Urgot. No?
Urgot, I believe, right?
Urgot?
Should be just Urgot here. Octopus. Urgot?
Oh, what are you talking? Alright.
Who else could possibly be an Octopus champion? You know, think of. So they're ready to start? Ooh. Alawi. Tentacles and prayer, that's Alawi. That's Alawi. Could we get Alawi? Nice. Very nice. All right. Let's just finish the splash charts. The games are starting soon. Let's do splash charts real quick. And then we'll get into our first game of the day. I believe that is Zeri.
That is Zeri, yeah.
That is Zeri from Crystal Rose, I believe.
Oh my gosh, this guy's a knower.
I can't say that's the only Zeri skin I use. It's the only good one. I believe it is.
I use Immortal Journey Zeri.
It is Withered Rose, sorry.
Withered Rose, there you go. No, I think Immortal Journeys is the best.
The better one?
Zeri skin.
Well, we'll have to see.
I also believe that just because it's the only Zeri skin I have.
That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense because that's also the only one I have. So strong opinions coming through. First games should be starting soon. Seems like the lobby is getting set up right now as we speak. We could just keep yapping for a little bit as these lobbies get started. You know, talk about the teams here. I believe.
Yeah, our first game for today that we'll be watching is Team Andrew's team versus Team Wash.
Team Wash. Okay.
Right, now, Andrew's team, named after the two Andrews on their team. You know,
very, very creative name.
And yet, both of them had to be subbed out today. They couldn't.
Neither of them could play.
There was a delay. Something happened. Where they couldn't make it.
That is tragic.
But yeah, Andrew's team, named after the two Andrews on their team.
That did not show
Unfortunately,
up.
don't have the
Did not
Andrews
show up.
with them today. They do have subs in. But Team Washed.
What's about Washed? Yeah.
Yeah, Team Washed. I believe is named after the current state of their mid laner, Julian.
Our head coach,
Our
Julian.
head coach for our
Julian.
teams here at UT. Very adamant that he does not have the same skill level that he used to, right?
Trying to downplay his elo, get some better teammates on his team.
Maybe he's just trying.
Kind of shameless of our head coach. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of shameless of him.
I think probably the most feared competitor in the tournament today is probably Julian.
Probably Julian's team. All right. It seems like we are in ban phase now.
We're getting into the draft. On blue side is Andrew's team, and on red side is Wash.
What do you think of like the mid matchup going into this game? You know, we can see Lilia just got. We can see the Lilia ban. You can see big target towards the junglers. I think this mid matchup, man. I mean, obviously Andrew's team is a more well-rounded team, right? With more emeralds throughout, throughout the lanes.
Probably like a higher average. Across their whole team.
But then again, on the other team here, on Washed, you have Julian again. Like we mentioned earlier, he is our head coach.
He did peak GM.
So as you can see, there's the signature Rumble pick has been banned out instantly.
Keeping that away from Julian.
Towards Julian right now. I think this game is determined in the mid lane. If Julian can get a lead, I think Team Wash are looking good for a solid late game. Julian's champ pool does kind of play towards those like life's late games. Team fighting. He plays Aurora, he plays Rumble. You can see him kind of play around his team more than I would say the mid laner of Andrew's team might.
Yeah. I believe the mid laner for Andrew's team is a brown emerald. I don't know how much experience they have playing into Julian's pool. Because it's not a typical.
It's not a very mid lane.
It's not a typical like mid lane. He likes to play a lot of AD. You could see the Tristana band. That's not an AD band. That's a Julian band. That's a Julian mid Tristana band.
It's a target band for Julian.
But he also plays Smolder. You know what I mean?
So you could swap. I mean, both very big threats in the mid lane in terms of scaling, right? Both long range attack hyper carries that could win you games in late game with that Smolder with a Tristana. So it's very interesting to see how this team is responding to the threat of the mid lane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think I agree with you. It really is about whether Julian can like get online to help carry his team, because he does have like lower elo players on his top and support to like help balance out his team, right? So it's just a matter of how well they can. I think it's going to be a Smolder actually locked into this Yone.
Yone mid for Jinshi here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, obviously Smolder a pretty decent matchup for Yone.
Yeah,
there it is. Smolder has been locked in for Julian.
And they probably pick jungle just to get
a mid jungle combo going.
I don't think there's much you can. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Now, this is interesting. You might be fooled into thinking it's a Syndra mid,
but no.
No, this is actually Bridget's Syndra. Bridget ADC for Team Washed is a Syndra player.
Oh, Soraka picked.
They're going. Actually, very notable support for Washed is Abby, who is a Soraka one pick. Only plays Soraka.
Claims that her Soraka was left challenger level.
Challenger level Soraka, supposedly from Abby. Goes through and they just secure it now before it gets taken away.
Very smart play by Team Washed here, securing the comfort pick of what might be,
probably the cornerstone of the team.
Exactly. Like, you're only as strong as your weakest link, and if you don't get that, one trick kind
or maybe as strong as your strongest link.
That's true, because now they got the
remember,
Soraka.
This is Abby Soraka. This is Abby Soraka.
It's very game flippy here.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what gets locked in for ADC.
Now,
might just be slamming.
We were saying that this game revolved around getting Julian ahead. I don't think it even matters anymore. We have probably like Busio on Soraka right now.
Oh wow!
I think we're about to see LCK level Soraka gameplay today. Now,
Yunara and Caitlyn both locked in for Team Andrew here.
I just remembered something actually.
What is that?
This Yone that we thought was a mid hover.
Is he going jungle?
I believe this is Keshi's Yone
his
jungle.
Signature Yone jungle pick.
He has been talking about this all week. It completely slipped my mind that Keshi was on this team. This is a Yone jungle and a Syndra bot lane. This is Bridget Syndra.
This is a crazy game so far in terms of draft.
The draft
Very unorthodox picks here.
It's looking like either Caitlyn or Yunara might be going mid.
That's
unless it's a double AD bot lane.
It seems like it's going to be a Caitlyn mid here, but that is just crazy. The Karma will be banned out for, you know.
Oh, it looks like they're hovering it. But, I mean, might be white shows. It doesn't seem like either Yunara or Caitlyn will be going support. This could be a good decision to be banning out their supports. Instead, they're going to ban out the top
laner, you know, reduce that tank. You know, obviously right now on the blue side here on Team Andrews, very heavy AD comp.
Yes.
You know, triple AD here. Yone does do a little bit of magic damage, but at the end of the day, he is still a main AD champion.
There we go. I was about to say
there's a Malphite ban.
They need to be careful to not let the Malphite
smart Malphite ban, or Rammus too.
Yeah.
Both are very good bans in this situation here.
Both make perfect sense.
I think even if you don't play those champions in Team Washed, it's still smart to ban these champs. They're simple champs, you know, one-dimensional. Yeah. Very easy to just lock it in and kind of auto in the game.
Absolutely, like just perfect engagers, but also like into a full AD comp on a blue side here. You really want to take them away, especially the Malphite, right?
Do you not want to give him that heavy armor stacking ability into the late game where you're just going to completely outscale not only with that Malphite into the full AD, but with the Smolder and Syndra too.
Syndra, yeah.
That damage is going to be stacking up on your squishy carries. It is not going to be a good day.
Yeah, and there's the Malphite ban. Yeah.
So very smart bans. Let's see how Red Side will pick here as a response to those two
These are
bans.
4 top lane bans. This could either be a Poppy jungle
support or a Poppy support,
or even a Poppy top. And now it's support,
yeah.
Jungle or top, we don't know yet.
Let's see. We'll have to see. Let's see what they pick on 4-5 here for blue.
But also, Poppy is a good pick here just for the Yone.
For the Yone, very good pick. And even maybe the Caitlyn or Yunara, you know, trying to get aggressive, ulting in. Caitlyn trying to dash away, you know.
Exactly.
Has like maybe 1 or 2, you know, chances to get a pop on that.
Okay. Milio ban. Milio hover. Now, Caitlyn Milio is a very popular duo bot lane. We'll see how that plays into the Syndra Soraka. Now, Syndra AP mages in the bot lane are signature for being able to just play the lane safe, right? They have range, they have poke, they can stay away from the actual wave. So a double poke lane like Caitlyn Milio that excels in being very aggressive in lane, poking them out, might not be as successful here into an AP mage.
Right, and you can see here, this team comp, man, it's looking kind of crazy. We're not sure where any of these champions on blue side are going. We mentioned that Yone jungle was just, I mean, they locked in a Mumu, then lock in Twitch, like, or not Twitch, they lock in Yone. It's looking kind of crazy here.
It is looking kind of crazy. A Mumu jungle, Yone top, it seems. So not even the jungle or mid that we were thinking, but
we'll have to see.
I don't know. I'm really liking Team Wash's comp right now.
It looks very good, very decent, very spread out in the damage. That orange scaling late game is going to be very huge for them into terms of outscaling, pushing that Smolder even further ahead than he would be. Yeah. And that Syndra.
And the orange just being able to tank all of that, you know, 80 damage is
right?
Very important.
We'll have to see how they respond. All right, we're going to cut to a Twitch ad break.
Yeah, just a quick ad break while we wait to get into our game.
So
can we get mute?
Can we get... Be sure to drop a Twitch Prime.
Make sure that's right.
Drop a Twitch Prime, primers,
drop a Twitch Prime if you want to skip this ad. Ooh.
B-Mix. Okay. All right. Here we go, going to the first game of BEVO Cup. How excited are you?
I'm super hyped, actually. As we know, this is our main coaches or our main team's coach on mid Smolder here. I think they have an amazing draft. This seems like a draft that Julian cooked up probably. And that's probably like their main advantage in on red side here is Julian's, you know, macro sense, his team sense, you know, like he's like we said, he picked Grandmaster. He knows a lot about the game. Now blue side might have like a higher average rank on their team, but it is really going to revolve around can Julian micromanage
his entire team. He's kind of like the Faker meme, you know, he's got like the strings attached to his team. Exactly. But hey, that just gives blue side a bigger advantage. They have more, you know, I wouldn't like want to say this way, but they have more autonomy over themselves, right? Julian does like to micromanage his team a lot, you know, obviously being a coach, he kind of has that blood in him already.
Yeah.
So, you know, blue side being able to kind of like, you know, play for themselves, kind of, you know their own game, I'd say that's a benefit for them in terms of like, you know, maybe playing into the matchup against Julian specifically.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Let's talk about this bot lane matchup. It seems like Yunara's be going bot lane.
Yunara is in fact going bot lane.
Emilio
it's
bot
gonna
lane.
be a Caitlyn mid, it seems. Very interesting. Is we're gonna have a double ADC mid.
Yeah,
it's
very reminiscent of 2024 MSI when, you know, AD mids were popping off. I remember Tristana, Smolder were picking bans during that time. So it's very, very interesting to see the era kind of relived through BEVO Cup.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Getting into our first game here.
I wonder if they're just gonna 5-point this, you know, or if anyone's gonna try to sneak a little engage.
That's true. Yeah, I believe. Seems like they are setting up for a 5-point. Ornn is sitting in top rush though, however. But you can see blue side here setting up for that perfectly here. Probably Julian telling them to, or sorry, probably just them. You know,
sorry.
Just a bit of notifications going on here. Very interesting to see how this bot lane plays out. You know, obviously Syndra being able to play super safe behind, you know, a lot of minion waves, you know, outranging the Yunara. I want to see how far ahead maybe the Syndra can get in the lane. I feel like bot lane here is a pivotal point for both junglers to look at here. Very interesting to see how it will go.
Absolutely, and it does seem like both junglers will be pathing down, so there will be a bit of action
on the scuttle here
around the scuttle timer.
Wanna see a neat trick?
You see all the objective timers set up now. Big on these jungle players here. Flashing that mastery is our Yunara.
So these waves are coming to meet here.
Julian's getting their early stacks already onto the lane. Auto trades coming in.
Now, do you have a favorite for today?
I believe in terms of
teams, yeah.
I would favor, honestly, Julian's team. I think Julian's team, they do look very rounded. Obviously, I've been kind of giving blue side their praises to being, you know, kind of a more average rank. But then you have to remember, rank isn't really everything, right?
Yeah.
You have to remember that, you know, players do at the end of the day, you know, can outplay. Upsets can happen, but I feel like this team, man, with the guidance of Julian, is just too smart.
No, I agree. I mean, after we just saw that draft, how that draft played out, I mean, it's looking really strong. I think Julian is doing a lot of work here, I'm not gonna lie. There's no doubt in my mind that Julian masterminded that draft, so it is looking really promising. I mean, we'll just see how it plays out, you know.
Seems like bot lane here did get the early shove onto red side here. You see, getting that level 2 advantage, kind of pressuring Syndra even further back than she normally would like to play. You know, not able to get that first strike procs off or maybe whatnot. Mid lane here going blow for blow here. It seems like both range mid lanes just want to kind of just hit each other in the early game. Top lane seems to just be kind of, you know, bro lane. Are you gonna farm? I'm gonna farm. Let's just settle it. Like
no, casual, usual top.
Big little trades going here in the bot lane.
Yeah, it looks like,
we have an early gank on a Julian. Flash is forced.
Julian. Yeah, I think you definitely have to flash away. There was about to be a lot of damage coming out from that Caitlyn.
Yeah. You see, our Ornn
top
is running grass. We'll be winning those short trades in Yone. I'm not sure if Yone is running lethal tempo or fleet footwork here. If he's running fleet footwork, he will be doing better into those early trades, but Ornn, if not, Ornn should be favored in those trades. Now we saw that early gank just now. Julian had to force flash. Probably didn't expect the Amumu to 3-camp gank him. We saw Amumu starting top earlier, you know, but I think he kind of changed his plans when bot lane 3-camp gank Julian. Forces an early flash on the Smolder. Now, a mobile ADC in the mid lane, very vulnerable now to other ganks maybe in the future. Like to see how Julian will handle, you know, being down.
Yeah. I think we're probably going to be looking at a mid camp here, actually, right? Because the Smolder doesn't have his flash. It's probably going to be looking to repeat gank this, try and take advantage of this little dragon without his flash.
Gonna be very... Oh, seems like we are going behind the scenes. Some names out. Poppy mid lane coming in.
Now, the support Melio does come to match, so not much is going to happen. But a decent little trade onto the Caitlyn. It seems both mid laners are around the same HP.
Bot lane here seems to just be what we expected. You know, a little farming here. We have Abby roaming up. Should help Julian a little bit. Heal back up a little bit.
Julian's going to engage. He's just going to get a quick little trade onto the Ornn. Ornn dashes in. He's kind of super extended. Yone does have the ability to just run him down in this lane. Alright, looks like he's just gonna
back up. He missed the QE combo here. That is very detrimental to your trade on Ornn. If you do miss that combo, you not only do not get the CC on the knockup, but you're also unable to proc the brittle, which is a big part of your trade against, you know, a hyper, you know, kind of like someone that also wants to fight you, like Yone here. So very bad. Blown the flash. Seems like he's going back in.
Ornn has no flash. Like I said, Yone can just run him down in this lane, and that's exactly what happened.
Wow. As you can see, takes full advantage of that flashless Ornn in the top lane, and seems to just, you know, completely disrespect the Ornn, even though he's like, or sorry, the Ornn seems to completely disrespect the Yone and his gap closing abilities.
Absolutely, yeah.
Here we have a replay of that.
Amumu comes in with the bandage toss, lands onto Soraka. Soraka is gonna manage to step away from it. He heals herself up.
Big two-man scatter of the week from the
Big scatter of the week from Syndra. Manages to back off this bot dive.
We kind of missed it there as soon as we asked for the replay, but Amumu came down bot lane and just kind of queued the Syndra with Soraka, and then just kind of, I mean, won the trade from there. Forced. I don't know if any flashes were forced, but still a pretty big, you know, bot pressure here, setting up for that early dragon objective with that bot priority.
Looks like blue side is just gonna get that wave pushed in bot and look for a recall.
Seems like once again going in for that trade. Oh, Yone might be in trouble here.
He
big W from the Poppy, big knockup
this is
from
exactly
Ornn.
What we're talking about from this
Flash force.
Okay, Ornn R's. He's gonna get the knockup onto Yone, and he's going to get the last auto. He will be able to trade 1-for-1, but Yone is missing a lot of minions here if he's not running teleport.
Replay.
I believe we have a replay of this this fight happening here.
We can see what happens here. Yone seems to just get caught out. His ult doesn't, I'm assuming he doesn't really want to get caught on the Poppy with his ult there, and then he obviously tries to Q's out, but Poppy's steadfast presence just catches him on the edge barely. Yone here, I think, or Ornn here, I think, doesn't need to Bellows Breath him. I think the brittle proc,
the brittle was enough.
The brittle was more than enough to kill him. Slight misplay from the Ornn, but 1-for-1, I think Ornn is pretty happy about that.
Not the worst. It's 1-for-1, but also, like I said, Yone loses a large wave. That was a large wave pushing in, that he just lost out on because of that 1-for-1 trade.
So you can see here the CS still up 10 CS though, despite missing that, you know, pretty generous wave. Obviously, still Ornn is a ticking time bomb. Once he gets to level 13, 14, that's upgrading those items. You know, it's not really the concern of Ornn, it's the concern of his carries. You know, like I said, that Smolder, that Syndra. How are they going to scale with this Ornn?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think, Ornn is one of those champs that where like you don't really need to be ahead, you just need to be even, right?
Seems like bot lane here is getting a little bit of scuffle here. Emilio shields will.
Soraka does get poked out pretty heavily. She's just gonna
double enchanter support here. You see, they take a trade and one just goes back to the like max.
Yeah,
just.
I believe UT tournaments do often run an enchanter support meta, so we will probably be seeing a lot of enchanter supports today, unless we probably like get like a game with Nitish in it. But I think he's jungling today.
Oh, our support is jungling today.
Syndra gets a good scatter of the week.
Good shield
little
from
bit
Emilio
of
too.
Poke, but yeah, Emilio shield will just prevent that damage.
Ornn seems to be getting
we have
proxied by Yone
here. We have a Mumu about to engage on this bot side.
Forces the flash out. A lot of respect shown towards that Emilio's like little soccer ball kick here.
Yeah. So the Mumu did get spotted on that ward coming in, and Bridget realized that. Oh my god! An R from the Yone catches the Smolder. Smolder R comes out, calls for mom, hits the Yone.
Flashes! Oh my god. Flashes the Caitlyn ult. That's a bit of a misplay from Julian, I would say. I think he was just already dead. I don't think he needed the flasher once that Caitlyn ult. I think just a little bit of panic.
Look at the replay. Yeah, that nasty engage from the Yone from top lane just grabs him down.
Smolder ult does a decent damage in trying to get the Yone off him.
He's been poked out. I
think
what happened was Julian thought that was Caitlyn Q and not the Caitlyn R.
I think just a little bit of panic setting in for Julian here. Seems like Balling's going to trade. Syndra's ult comes out. Does not fully kill this Yunara though, as Amelia will keep her nice and safe. Seems like bot lane during that gank on the mid lane. We took bot objective. Dragon is now gone. Up a dragon for this blue side team. Oh!
Scary Wake almost lands to stop that base, but blue side bot lane base is gonna go.
If that Scatter of the Week lands, I believe that Emilio is just dead in the water.
That's a dead support.
Sitting,
sure.
That's 100% dead. But barely gets out by the skin of his teeth. Seems like Julian's getting ganked again.
Push.
Julian is just getting forced out of his lane here. It is a rough matchup, especially if you're getting camped by an Amumu.
Yeah. I think this was the plan. We did also just see him blow the flash in the previous gank. So
yeah,
this is again a flash to Smolder for the next 5 minutes. Once again, very prone to ganks. He just it really looks like the game plan on blue side is to just prevent Julian from getting ahead.
It's
whether or not they're successsul with that, because this is a smolder. Like
Exactly.
if you keep ganking him and he gets Qs on you, you're letting him stack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's stacking regardless, but we'll have to see if the amount of deaths and missed XP and gold funneled towards this mid jungle will be enough to stop him in the late game even.
Exactly.
Yone seems here wants to kind of freeze the wave,
Freeze
maybe.
the wave, yeah.
Kind of deny Ornn some CS. As you can see, Ornn is down.
Oh, we have the Amumu invading the red side jungle, finds the
Very
Poppy, but
risky invade here from the Amumu. I think this might be a misplay from Keshi here because there's no one around him. Look at him, he's being surrounded by the Ornn, by the Smolder. Everyone's coming in.
Comes in,
misses
knocks
ult.
up the Amumu. Amumu dies. Yone is gonna solo him bound, but I think it's a 3v1 and it's not looking too good for him. He's just gonna go down. Goes to Smolder.
Tries to find the trade back on a Poppy, but I think that's just a complete overstep from blue side. I think they're starting to disrespect, the strengths of blue here, of red.
I think they didn't realize red side had prio in their own jungle.
You see here in the replay, yeah. Misses the Yone ult. That's a big miss too. But that one ult coming out, CC, brittle procs, everything. I mean,
yeah, the steadfast presence also does a lot of the work here.
Just a misplay from blue side, I'd say.
Yeah, Kellen's a bit late trying to come in and get anything.
And we can't forget that kill onto the Smolder. Now that Smolder, might equalize the gold out a little bit with that one kill, and might even just bring him back into the game.
I think. I mean, it was a kill and also an assist, I believe. So and also a lot of stacks in that trade.
Yeah.
In that fight.
So overall, a completely losing fight for blue side here. See some all chat coming out. Keshi telling Austin to watch his step. Scatter the beat goes wide.
Just a bot side.
Yunara
does pop the ult for this poke under tower. Doesn't really get much from it though.
Gets kicked away. Swap ult comes out. Scatter the weak. Dodged by the dash.
Yeah, Poppy just gonna Q and just try and walk away.
Nothing else will happen.
The jungle match the gank, and we're just going to shake hands and farm our lane and walk away.
Day. Seems good. Yone here is getting shoved under his tower, seems like. Oh, little traitor coming mid lane. Julian is getting the upper hand.
There's a lot of damage coming out from the Smolder. His Q lands. Yep, that is enough for the kill.
Just a solo kill onto the Caitlyn mid after getting all that help.
Yeah.
Seems like, Toblin might be engaging a similar thing here. Little proc, airborne proc.
Yep. Now, if he has his R, it's gonna be a lot
I think it still might be on cooldown from that earlier jungle fight. Whoa, we cut back to a big bot fight here.
Oh my god, Smolder R calls mom, lands a lot of damage on the bot lane. Will they be able to get out here? It looks like
Emilio will just protect them, I feel like.
Yeah, that shielding does a lot of work.
Very lot of work. Yone come down here, gonna get this this honey fruit down here.
Try and heal up just so you can lane a bit against this Ornn.
Let's see what happened on that bot lane here.
Yeah. Looks like red side were recalling on vision.
On top of a ward. Oh, replay come back to live. Little fight going on here.
Golem bound is up. Yeah, Q3's out.
Just a slight little trade. Yone is again too mobile for this Ornn.
Is able to just get away.
Now that solo kill, that puts the Smolder ahead.
Yeah, I mean, even CS, and he's a kill up and an assist up.
Has a Cole ready as well. We're not ready yet, but 78 working to finish that Cole, get a bigger spike as well. Seems like the Smolder is going to get pretty strong in the late game.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's 13 minutes in. Can we click on the Smolder just to see how many stacks we have?
Let's take a look at this. Looks like he's sitting at
118 stacks at 13 minutes. That is pretty good.
That is a pretty good pace considering this is not Worlds.
Yeah.
But
okay, a quick little fight here. Yone solo bound is getting onto this Poppy, but their teammates right here.
Oh, Yone goes back in
again. R tries to R out. Ooh, gets shot.
Oh, big 4-mana Mumu ult comes out. Curse of the Sad Mummy will hit 4 of them.
He has no follow up from his team.
And we'll just get.
He does manage to trade one before dying.
Wow, that was a big Curse of the Sad.
Oh my god! In. Flash scatter the weak lands. Yunara flashes in. Oh my god! This is a rough. I think Yunara could clean this up, but she is super low. One more ability from either of these carries is gonna do the trick.
Wow.
Gonna look for the chase, but
that blue side engage was insane. Amumu catches 4 and it seems like we're still fighting actually.
Wait.
Oh, Scatter the Weak will pick off the Yunara.
Trade. Okay.
Oh, things that settle down.
That's gonna be it.
That engage from the Amumu was crazy though.
Fight there.
2 engages. Yone pops ult.
We have a replay. we could take a look. Yeah,
Look at
the
this,
Amumu does a lot here, but he has no follow-up from his team. It's just a 1v4. He managed to trade one out, but he is going to die in the end. Now, Ornn did have the same problem up in the blue side area. And you see the Yunara engage here just does so much damage. She has her R active. She probably has like 1 or 2 items
she
here
flash
now.
W's in, gets the chunk onto the Smolder, but just barely gets away. Not enough damage just yet. Seems like a back online is still in the options page.
Looks like red side is looking to start to dragon here.
Ooh, caught by a little snap trap here. Takes a bit of damage here.
Yeah,
seems like bot lane
is moving to drag.
Looking to contest this. If we look at drag here, let's see this. TP comes down for Yone.
From the Yone, yeah.
Let's see if Ornn can stop it. Seems like Ornn would let it happen.
This drag is coming down pretty quick. It's gonna go to red side. Can they just get out? No, it doesn't look like it. Yone comes in, soul inbound, manages to kill off that Poppy. Syndra is also gonna go down. Amumu does get traded out, but that is a lot of damage from the Syndra. They cannot really do anything against that.
Yeah, red side started up this dragon relatively early, but it seems like it backfires on them. They actually get caught. They lose they get the dragon.
They do get the dragon,
but they lose 3.
Yeah.
1 onto the Smolder, or 1 onto the Yone. Sorry, 1 onto the Caitlyn, and I believe 1 onto the Yone. It is a rough dragon for red side.
Yeah, they do get the dragon, but you know,
losing 3 is not ideal there.
Yeah.
Let's see, things are settling down. It's a pretty
blue
bloody
side
game.
is pushing in. I don't think there's going to be really anyone to defend this bot side tower.
I think.
Let's look at how healthy this tower is. It is fairly healthy. But I mean,
Yunara does do a lot of damage with her passive.
Looks like Soraka and Syndra are coming. And it looks like the bot lane from blue side are realizing.
Oh, let's look at top lane here. Julian might have overstepped a little bit. Gets caught by the. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Seems like, I mean, it almost looked like Julian was about to get caught. Emote does come out from the Ornn, but Amumu
comes in, misses his bandage toss, not gonna get much, and is just getting poked down.
Oh, Poppy's dive. Poppy misses the dive. Oh, Amumu comes out.
Smolder tanks. And
First blood turret goes over to the red side. That is a big key point for Speed of Warfare. I'm not sure.
Yunara has popped the ult and is just free firing on the Soraka, doing a lot of damage right before pushing this wave and probably trying to get a dive going.
Here, Poppy is just gonna catch his mid wave for the Smolder. Might just die here in the mid lane actually. There's a lot going on here on the map. Outside turret down. Flash forced out from the Soraka. Chase down. I think Soraka is just a dead little goat here. She is just gone. No chance at all in surviving that. Not mobile at all for this Yunara who has dashes, who has slows. You see, Yunara's going for more.
Oh, takes a Syndra. Smolder comes in to try and salvage. Can he do it? He is gonna knock down the Yunara. He is trying to chase down this Milio. This Milio does have some speed though. Let's see if the Smolder can catch him.
Will get kicked away by the soccer ball.
Looks like that's gonna be all. But big wave here for the Smolder along with the kill.
With that Yunara, man. Yunara flashes in and gets.
Let's take a look at this replay. Yeah, Syndra's under tower.
I'm not sure how Syndra gets caught out here again.
Get caught out here? Oh my gosh! Yeah,
EW'd on and just
Oh
wow, that's a lot of damage.
Thankfully, Smolder is here to turn it back, but
that could have been bad for red side here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on top. Poppy seems to be catching waves everywhere on the map, picking up where the team is not.
It seems like Ornn has decided to just roam around the map and try and get plays going. Here he is finding out the Amumu.
Not sure if that's the smartest play from the Ornn to be roaming around the map. You kind of want to get that level up on yourself. Kind of want to just farm and get to level 14 as fast as possible.
Yeah, he is kind of a late scaling champion.
But we can see how impactful he is at these team fights too. So it's kind of like it's a weird dilemma here. Do you want to farm and like level up, play for the late game, or do you want to kind of set your late game champions ahead of it? Rift Trail will be started up here by the blue side.
Clearing vision. I don't know if red side will be able to get here in time for success. It looks like they're just going to give it.
So Rift Trail secured by blue side.
A push here on the mid wave.
Decent objective collected here. Mid wave will be shoved out by the AD carry and jungle or top laner here. And Caitlyn unmatched in the bot lane, being able to just see us for free here.
Poppy is looking for an invade on the chickens. We'll get a few of the baby ones, but it's gonna get pushed away by Yunara.
Let's see. It seems like they're grouping up for a drag fight that is going to happen in roughly 50 in a minute. Clearing out the vision early, making sure they have the advantage. You want to get this drag. Pretty crucial dragon here. Going up 2 dragons is pretty demanding in the state of the game right now. As you can see, gold lead does favor blue side though. However, up roughly 1,000 gold here.
Yeah,
but that gold
not
lead,
a crazy gold lead.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing that would determine the fight. I think
it also doesn't mean a lot when you think about the stats that you get from Syndra passive and Smolder passive.
Exactly. Very big. Let's see here. I believe, I mean...
Now, Alicon should be spawning relatively soon as well. There it is, actually, spawning bot lane.
Very big fight here.
Whoever takes this also gets a lot of stats, gold worth of stats. Sorry. So, regardless of the gold lead here, 1,000 is not enough to really skew it in any direction because this Alicon will probably level out the playing field 100%. With the amount of stats it gives.
I can see if both teams either contest for either objective, one team fight will essentially secure both of them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
so this is a big
we see a lot.
Big fight coming down here in the ball lane. A very pivotal point of the game here. Yone seems like want to catch out.
Yone misses his R, and he's just gonna get chunked out by the Smolder. Calls him Flashes. Mom, misses the Yone, but Yunara is gonna go down to Poppy and Syndra.
Yunara does get
looks like this Amumu is caught inside the pit.
Away.
He is. Just poor little mummy tried to fight back, but it was a 5 versus 1.
Yone seems to get his Yunara caught there. He goes in for the engage, but doesn't hit anything, and Yunara just left there alone.
Yeah, and now with the Amumu jungle gone, they're gonna take Drake, and it looks like they're gonna secure the Alicon with that too.
This is a big lead building up for the red side here, especially considering, once again, I've been hammering at this point so much, these scaling lanes here.
Yeah.
All 3 lanes are scaling, and if you're ahead this early on with these objectives, with this gold lead that is slowly building now for red side, it is looking very scary.
It is. I'm just trying to think if you're blue side, what are your thoughts right now? Like how do you think you win this game?
I think blue side need to force the fight as soon as possible, prevent them from scaling even further. Try to find the time where maybe red team hasn't gone their backs and hasn't gone their item completions, and when they're ahead in that little time frame, if they can find that and like swing it around, maybe this game could go back to being an even state. But right now, I believe even with this gold lead being only 400, this is a red side winning game right now.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bit scary for blue.
See here, blue side will try to answer the top lane. Will just get pressured off by Smolder. Very scary Smolder. Enough to pressure off at Yone. Up a level too and everything. It's looking rough for blue side here to say the least. No one seems to, Yone is just completely pushed back, unable to hit waves at all. Gonna ward this. Can we get a stat check on the Smolder?
Looks like, he is 1 stack away. He just needs to clear this Grud camp, and he is at stack for his execute passive. And there it is.
He will get the execute passive.
He is now at 227. He's gonna finish around like 232.
You're gonna want to force the team fight here as soon as possible.
Yeah, these team fights are going to be very heavily red side favored.
Yunara did force out a flash on Poppy. That is a pretty big engage. Forced out flash from Soraka as well.
Yunara does pop the R, dashes in. Gonna have to flash away on red side here. Gets a slow with W. Can't they find more? Looks like no, red side is just gonna manage to sit under tower.
2 big flashes found from this Yunara, just popping ult with that pressure. You have no more Soraka flash here. Soraka is now a very immobile character, probably a big focus point for this blue side in order to stop this these 2 carries from being healed up constantly. And Poppy now, no flash for that extra little bit of range for her engage. You know, if Smolder or if one of the carries on the blue side here is standing too close to the wall, she can't really get too close now with the loss of that flash.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Looks
like Red Herald takes the top lane turret. Probably gonna look for more. He's gonna go in. Doesn't realize that he's about to get collapsed on. Gonna avoid the turret, just try and get out. Big Amumu ult lands. And he has follow-up from team, but he just gets popped by all of this Syndra damage, all of this Smolder damage.
These Amumu ults have been getting pretty decent value. You know, 2 ult, 3 ult, man. But there's just no follow-up at all. You see here, he just gets exploded instantly without a chance. Doesn't even get the Rift Herald to drive into the tower. Will just die for nothing.
Yeah.
Mid lanes here seems to be
good attempt at like trying to drift that Rift Herald, you know, get away, but no dives unfortunately. Looks like we're just trying to push this mid lane in.
Warren does get his first upgrade. Will be
Warren ult comes in, probably gonna find
goes wide.
Yunara still goes down to Smolder passive. Horn flashes away from this, taking a lot of damage. Tower goes down. It's open to an engage. Yone is just getting chunked out here by Smolder.
Smolder has to tank the Caitlyn ace in the hole for the Poppy to save her. Not the typical way you'd see a Caitlyn ult be tanked, but does have to do it for that. That was a crazy fight. Ornn didn't seem to hit anything, but he did hit the knockout on the one. But I mean, I think this just shows how ahead Red Side really is. If Ornn doesn't need to hit multiple man ults,
Poppy also missed her stun.
If Poppy doesn't need to hit anything, and they can still come out of fight relatively unscathed,
with a kill,
with the double kill on the Smolder too, it just seems like this game is just completely lost.
It is looking very, very scary for this again.
Seems like Dragon will be coming up in a minute here. Big objective coming on.
Baron as well, though.
Soul point. Let's see if Blue Side, if Red Side decide to go for Dragon here, will Blue Side attempt to flip a Baron, try to get a little bit of a lead back, working for them. But I think, based on the way we've seen, they will just try to contest the Dragon, try to go all out fist fight with them.
I think if you're Blue Side, you kind of want to trade, you know, you want to take Baron and give Red Side the Dragon, right? And if you're Red Side, you realize that the Blue Side realizes that you can end the game with the Baron here. So it could just be a free Dragon for them. But it looks like they're hovering around the Red Side.
They're trying to bait out
around the Baron,
actually, in the Baron pit.
Ooh, Sky of the Week lands on the Milio. A lot of damage coming down from the Smolder. Ooh, Soraka Hill keeps the Smolder alive after this Yunara engage. She gets stunned against the wall and goes down. Orno comes out. Who is he going to find? He finds the Milio. He has the Brittle Proc onto it. He is going to die. Amumu lands a good R, but he has no teammates there. He cannot be bandage tossing in and R'ing when he has no teammates alive to follow up on that engage. He is going to walk away unscathed, thankfully. But
let's get a look at the replay here. Seems like
Yunara is going very aggressive here.
Way too deep here for the
Yunara. She dives into 4. And if we go back to live, we'll actually
Amumu just gets
Syndra
kicked
just
in
falls
live.
To the Amumu.
But that team fight,
Amumu falls to the Syndra.
That team fight there on River just did not go favorably for Red Side at all. Once again, Amumu, another big 3-man ult, but just no help whatsoever.
Yone caught out super deep in the Red Side jungle, caught out by the Smolder.
Dies for free, and it seems like Baron will just be taken here for Red Side.
Yeah.
It is looking dire here for blue team.
Smolder's gonna TP in just to get in that extra damage, make sure they secure this objective.
Gold leading is building even more.
Can we get a stack check on Smolder, please?
Stack check on Smolder.
He is at 300 stacks.
300
stacks at 26 minutes.
This Smolder is flying here. Seems like blue side will be able to trade back a Dragon though.
They're gonna get their Constellation Dragon, keep Red Side away from Soul Point. But I mean, they have the Baron. They have a top side wave that's getting pushed into blue side, so they have waves to work with here.
6k gold lead build up for Red Side here with a scaling.
And they all just got the reset after that Baron, and so you know they bought items.
It is looking very scary here. Let's see how blue team will respond here. Hopefully the Amumu can get some help in team fights. I think these Amumu ults have been fantastic actually. Yeah. Multi-man ults all the time.
Just I think a bit too early or a bit too late. You know?
He needs to find that timing, right? ADC on the blue side needs to stop walking up so far. Yunara keeps on getting picked. She is forcing out a lot of damage and flashes, but a bit uncoordinated on the side of blue team.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it looks like the Smolder is just gonna take all of those cruds to keep stacking.
And it seems like we will be sieging this bot tier 2 here.
Yeah, we have 4 on red side.
Not a whole lot.
Oh my god, a W from Smolder and calls in Mom to secure a double kill for that Smolder.
Scatter of the Week snipes them from beyond the wall, and Mom comes in and cleans it up very nicely. That is a beautiful combo from the bot mid duo of blue side. That's Scatter of the Week. Just another one. Scatter of the Week. This Syndra is completely cooking these guys right now.
Ornn
comes in.
Amumu, and that's gonna be it. I think and the Yone is in the red side phase. He is going to have to recall, but
I think that will be current.
I don't think it's enough. I think it's probably gonna be current for blue side here. Let's see if this Yone
goes in last Hail Mary. Seems like nothing will be found here,
unfortunately.
And it seems like
it's gonna be a win for the red side. Congratulations.
Team Wash will take down Andrew's team with 2 subs.
Oh, a dive from the Poppy. Like they get a kill onto Yunara in Fountain.
Seems like they will be stat padding a little bit here. A little BM comes out. And that is game 1 wrapped up.
Congratulations. Gonna dab on them.
To Washed. Very well played game 1. As we can see from draft, you know, a lot did end up happening here. You know, Smolder did end up just completely taking over this game.
Yeah, it was
with the Syndra.
It was a Julian game for sure.
It was definitely a Julia game, 100%. Seems like, I mean, probably everything went pretty according to plan for Julian, I would say. You know, kind of get you know, he did kind of fall behind early game a little bit, lost his flash twice in lane to ganks, right? But ended up not really mattering a whole lot. Not a whole lot was found off those missing flashes, right? Because objective timers did not line up perfectly.
Well, I mean, I think they did a very good job of abusing the flash to smolder. It just then they would like overextend in their that big jungle fight at a red buff.
That's true.
Just kind of threw away that lead. You know what I mean?
That is true. That was a very bad fight for Red Side to take. That jungle fight there, as you mentioned, losing. Not only are you losing 2 kills and giving it to Smolder, you also lose a lot of tempo around the map, right? Yone was pushing under Orange Tower completely there. Could have just free hit the tower for free, maybe even on the first blood tower, but they ended up giving it away for free eventually.
Very
and
unfortunate.
It seems like we will be going to a trivia with one of the players that have just competed. I think we will be getting over to you very shortly here.
Yeah. We have a cool little trivia mini game in between games. Very exciting first game.
Very exciting first game.
Now, just to remind everyone, that was a seeding round, right? It does not actually
determine if you're out of the tournament.
It's not like a tournament losing game or anything like that. It just determines how we're going to kick off this tournament for seeding.
So it seems like a very strong start for Julian. If they can keep this in the tournament, they're looking like tournament favorites here. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a very strong performance.
Very strong performance.
If you're gonna give him the smolder, you know,
I think they gotta respect the Julian champ a little bit more. But I mean, at what point do you call it on it?
How do you ban someone
all
like that?
The charge, like Aurora, Rumble, all these champs? How do you ban that out? You can't really answer that. So I think what Blue Side showed here was very nice. Trying to stop him
they
early.
did a great job early, but I think they had too much dip on their chip is what happened.
Some loose ends need to be tied up.
Yeah.
But very nice showing.
Very good effort from Blue Side though.
I think we will be going over to trivia now. It seems like our interviewer is getting set up with one of the contestants. And we'll see you in a second. I believe so.
Let's buy them some time a bit.
Let's buy them a bit more time. Yeah, sorry. We will be getting.
But yeah, no, I mean, strong performance from Blue. I think their game plan was correct. Right.
Stopping it just early.
It just did not get executed super well, unfortunately.
We'll have to see how they do later on in the tournament as we go over to trivia now. Let's take it away.
You ready? They're all. You guys are ready, right?
Are we muted?
Nope.
We're going to be doing a quick little trivia show here with our best friend, Hugh. All right, so let's get it started. We're going to ask you 3 quick questions.
Okay.
You're just going to give a quick answer, all right? You ready? All right, let's do this. First question of the trivia. Who's casting this ability?
Oh, Timerdinger W, no?
Timerdinger W. Is that correct? That is. Lovely. Okay, listen, he knows a little bit, all right? Let's go. Next question. What ability is this?
I want to say it's... Oh, why is it turned like that? I would say it's MFO, but it doesn't look like MFO. It looks so weird. I'll just say MFO.
MFO? Is that your final answer?
Oh, it looks water.
Think a little bit more.
Like, what the... It's water. Dude, what? What is this?
All right, give a final answer.
I'll just say MFO. I know it's wrong though.
MFO? All right. Let's see. Let's reveal the answer. Oh, it's very cute. Loki, that was hard. I didn't even know that one either. All right, lovely. Last question. Who says this quote? I am not your enemy. I am the enemy.
Aatrox?
Oh, damn. Is that the right answer? Can we get the reveal? Oh my God, it is. Wow. Okay, 2 for 3. Calm little 2 for 3. I like it. Listen, say your name one more time for the stream.
Hugh.
This is Hugh out. He got 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you for having us.
Yo.
Congratulations to Hugh for going 2 out of 3 on that trivia. That Zeri and was tough.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's crazy to make you say the champ and the ability, and also grayscale the ability picture is crazy. They don't even
And
give
the
it color.
quality and the pixelated
And
was
the
kind
super
it was kind
pixelated.
of rough.
But
So
like they don't even give them color. That's crazy, man.
props to Hugh for getting 2 out of 3 there eventually, though.
Oh, big shout out to Smeric 007 in chat for dropping the
Ooh.
prime.
Wow.
Thank you for the prime.
Mr. Smeric 007.
Remember, guys, if you have Amazon Prime, link your Twitch account. You get a free subscription every month. Might as well drop it here, right?
Get no ads in between the games, you know, as we go from that champ select.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about
little
that.
technical
Getting some notes
delays.
from production. Yeah, it looks like we will be starting a draw show soon to get the seating going for the beginning of the tournament here.
All right. Do you want to take it away? You draw a team, I draw a team, just like earlier.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so we will be this ball here has all of the winners of the seeding round. We're gonna give it a good mix here.
I'll hold it for you so you can get it.
Yeah. Let's get a good mix. These are all of the winners of the seeding round. We'll be pulling them out in order, and then we'll be drawing the losers from the seeding round, and it'll be going, 1-1.
All right, the first team drawn. Let's see it. Let's get a good draw here. First
We
team
have
drawn.
Dashi's Kittens. All right, that's gonna be
Dashi's
game
Kittens.
1 in the first round of the BEVO Cup tournament.
Okay. Now for our second team.
Let's see. Washed.
Julian's
That
team.
is Julian's team.
team will be
So
playing.
these teams will not be playing each other. We're finding out what teams they will be playing shortly.
So
Alright.
for Dashi's Kittens, they will be playing.
No, not yet.
We're
Not yet.
Not yet.
These
Oh,
are still,
my fault.
these
My
are still
bad.
winners.
I'm
These are
getting a
still
bit ahead of myself.
Game 3 is going to be starting with Doran Finals MVP. All right. And then
the
finally,
last
game
team-
4 will be Maddie's three-peat. All right. So just to recap, we have Dashi's Kittens, we have Team Washed, we have Doran Final MVP, and we have Maddie's three-peat. Each in their own games.
Alrighty.
We're gonna find out.
Wait, I'll do this draw.
Okay.
I'll curse the
Go
losers
ahead.
here.
We have the losers pool here.
Losers. So the team playing Dashi's Kittens will be T8. They will be playing Dashi's Kittens. Next up, playing Team Washed will be. What does that say?
The Rabbit.
The Rabbit and Team 6. So
The Rabbit.
will be playing Team Washed here. The last, one more team playing Doran's FMVP will be given to. Oh my gosh, what happened to this slip? Will
Andrew's
be
team.
Andrew's team. And that means the last team playing Maddie's 3P will be, of course, Unk Activation. So let's see how those games turn out for you fellows in round 1. Best of luck
to
all
all
of
the
our
teams.
competitors. And we will cut it to break for a little bit, and we'll catch you for round 1. Stay tuned, everyone. All right. Welcome back. As we get ready for this next game, I am joined by one of the players about to partake in this match. We have Logan here. I Love Blink is the top laner for T8. How do you feel about this matchup?
I'm excited, honestly. I've played against Gamefish in the past, and I love playing against him. He's really good, really talented player. So I'm looking forward to this matchup and seeing how it goes.
Obviously, you know, you and Gamefish both on the academy team, right? You were previously white, Chris was orange. He stepped down and you took his position. How do you feel about that? Does that have anything to do with the matchup? You know, coming to the like something to prove maybe, like say, hey, this is why I got orange over you?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've improved a lot since, you know, tryouts, and hopefully just looking to show that off. Yeah.
What's like how are you gonna attack the situation, right? Because obviously your team, I would say, is a more well-rounded team. You know, Gamefish and Dashi, the two powerhouses of Dashi's game with an unrated bot lane. How do you tackle this? You know, do you just look to stomp bot lane even harder, or like look to kind of neutralize them out?
I think we're probably looking to stomp bot lane. Either that or maybe play for mid lane, depending on what pace they leave open. I don't want to say too much. No.
Don't want to do too much, right? Exactly. You can't leak the strategies to the other room right there.
But it'll be a fun game. It'll be a fun game. I can guarantee that.
Oh yeah. How do you feel about last game? You know, obviously you mentioned mentioned earlier as I was talking to you before. You know, the camera's on. Like you mentioned, a big last team fight kind of failed at the end there. You know,
Yeah.
A bad call happened.
We had, I think, almost an 8K gold lead, and ended up losing over the next 2 fights. So definitely, I feel a little bit sad about that. It was definitely a throw, and some of the calls I made were completely incorrect. So I take credit for that. But I'm hoping we can, you know, redeem ourselves this game and hopefully not make the same mistakes.
How do you feel about your drafting game? Because obviously you mentioned the scale there and you played with Zonka. Do you guys think it was outscaled, or was it because of that one bad call?
I think generally our drafting was fine. I think it was a little rough that I didn't account for that. Playing like Cassante into Ashe, Seraphine, Kayle is pretty impossible.
Just get out-tided.
Yeah. But I mean, I think if we had played it correctly, if we didn't get caught in our last team fight, we were able to get like that Zac jump onto the backlines. I think we still had a chance, which is why we drafted the way we did. Very engage heavy, either Thresh hooks or Zac jump. I forgot what ability it is. I think it's Q. But yeah, I think generally drafting was good, but I think we did kind of get outscaled, and getting caught didn't help at all.
One last question before we send you back over to the team. Who's another team that you're looking forward to play this tournament? Like, what's another team that you're kind of looking forward to getting to play?
I believe one of Academy White's players, their mid laner, Gael, is playing on Team 6, the Rabbit. So hopefully looking to play against them. We'll see if we get the chance.
Another Academy White matchup. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Logan, for taking your time to interview. Best of luck in this next game to you. And we're going to go now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Welcome back, everyone, to BEVO Cup. We are here with another caster, Aiden.
Hey, my name is Aiden, guys. What's poppin'? I ran Spectre last game, so that was all me messing up and stuff and showing the settings menu. But we're straight into draft. This is Dashi's Kittens versus T8.
T8, yes.
T8. A play on T1 there.
So we have a big top lane matchup here, as mentioned in the interviews beforehand. Logan versus Gamefish. Very big matchup. Both academy players, one in orange, one in white. One got promoted, the other one stepped down. How do we feel about that matchup, Aiden?
Definitely a little bit riding on this match, especially on this lane phase. You know, I think both have something to prove here. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. Maybe we'll like stay top lane the whole time. That'll be pretty fun. But we already see the York and Viego bans coming in. That's both Gamefish and Joshy's signature champion. So very obvious.
See Samira here banned out for Skylar 8 as well. Also Samira one trick in the bot lane here.
Yeah.
And Ambessa banned out for Logan. A very comfortable pick for him that he likes to fall back onto.
I've been seeing him like spamming it in his rank games. So definitely want to deny that from him.
Syndra ban comes out for the enemy mid laner. Not a whole lot of information on them, but I imagine it's a comfort pick for them. But we'll have to see how Red Team here responds. Will they ban out another top laner or look for something else here?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, notably, like you mentioned in the interview earlier, we have Gamefish and Dashi, two of our highest ranking players, on a team together. They do it together, and so we kind of had to nerf them a little bit. Right? So their bot lane is, you know,
completely unranked.
Completely unranked.
Level 17s don't even have access to the rank queue, but we'll see if this powerhouse top jungle duo can just completely overtake this game. Seems like they're just gonna slam a Yuumi Gwen here. Yuumi for the support, probably just gonna hop on one of the two carries late game.
I think that's a Dashi Gwen pick, one of his signature picks.
Signature Gwen jungle pick?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Seems like Kai'Sa will be taken away here for Skylar in the bot lane here. They banned out, it seems like Red Side, Dashi, and Gamefish have banned out another Logan's comfort pick in Aurora. Let's see if he will just slam the Cassante here into a supposed Gwen pick, but as Aiden mentioned, it might be going to the jungle actually. Be interesting to see here. Warwick has been locked in for blue side. Very interesting draft here going on right now.
I wonder if Logan called that this might be Dashi Gwen. I'm not sure how this Warwick Gwen matchup does. Even though I'm a top laner, I should know this. But I would assume as long as Gwen plays a little safe, she just eventually just completely outscales the Warwick.
Yeah, absolutely. That Gwen scaling is pretty scary into a Warwick who is pretty early game eccentric, but also against the Gwen, her early game isn't something to be scoffed at either. I would say in 1v1s, she can put up a pretty decent fight against this Warwick if he decides to try to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
But as you can see here, Yone locked in for mid laners and Orianna in the response here. Hui actually will be locked in, I apologize.
I do think I prefer the Hui into the Yone, just a little extra range to space yourself and help keep that lane phase a little safer.
Absolutely.
And even like bully this Yone even more. Because as Orianna, you want to be like a little closer to keep that ball, and that just gives Yone more room to just run into you, you know?
Absolutely. But also here on the red side, you can see they're very heavy AP right now. A lot of AP, Gwen locked in, Hui locked in, and Yuumi locked in. And meanwhile, on blue side, we see a lot of dual damaging types locked in. Kai'Sa, Yone, and Warwick all both doing pretty big, you know, dual magic and AP damage. Cassante seems like will be the final ban here for red side against Logan again. Pretty heavy target bans. 4 of his top lane champs have been banned out in this draft. A lot of respect shown towards that top lane here.
Exactly. Now I'm interested to see if blue side here, they pick a engage support with this Kai'Sa, because usually she wants like Nautilus or Alistar or something. But as we mentioned like last game, UT, like most of our supports play enchanters. We got a lot of enchanter support, so we'll see if we can pull something out.
Singe ban comes out for Gamefish here, or for the Gamefish. Might be a surprise. Looks like will be a Caitlyn locked in for that extra range. A lot of range here on red side here.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna be interesting to see how they play into a Kai'Sa Warwick Yone. I mean, obviously, Engage is pretty heavy on the side of blue. We'll have to see how top lane and I'm guessing support will match and response into this Thresh here, as you can see locked in. Very big pick here. You know, being able to catch, you know, maybe a Hui or like a Caitlyn unaware is very big pick. Very big pick for the blue team here.
Yeah, especially into Yuumi support. Like if, you know, your ADC gets hooked in lane, that's both of you going straight towards them.
2-for-1 free coupon right there for the Thresh. see what this top lane will be picked. Seems like they do give Gamefish on red side the counter pick. Akali locked in for Logan. He has been playing it in solo queue a little bit. I remember I did play with it. I did play with him one day and flexed with him. And Kled has been locked in. Wow, this top lane is looking kind of insane right now. Neither are known for these picks, right? But as you can see, they both locked it in. I assume trying to catch the other off guard. We will take it to an ad break real quick, and we'll catch you shortly back in the game. Be sure to drop a prime just in case.
Oh, yeah. By the way, if you guys don't want to see an ad, go ahead sub. I know you have a prime. I'm talking to you right there. You're right there. I know you have a prime. You have a prime running right now.
Let's get some primes in the chat. Help support UT LoL even further. Oh, it seems like we're on ad break now.
Yeah.
But we will be, headed shortly into this game. Obviously very interesting comps on both sides. Not a lot of frontline on the side of blue here. We'll be interested to see how they play around the team fights with that.
Yeah.
But, I'm very, very certain that Logan will put up a good fight in this top lane. Akali versus Kled, a very interesting matchup. Not one you see often in top lane, right? Top lane, you imagine, more bruisery champs, more like, kind of play the scale, or like melee champs. We have two very unique champions at the top lane here, both capable of winning lanes, in a very stylish fashion, I would say.
Right. I do feel like Kled is a little stronger earlier. So I think Logan does have to play a little safer until he's able to get all of his abilities hit level 3. And he has to keep in mind of his spacing, because this Kled can just run him over if he's not careful.
Bot lane here. Let's look at the bot lane matchup here. The Kai'Sa versus the Caitlyn. Very, very rough lane for Kai'Sa early, I'd say. This is going to be kind of hard for her to get anything done, especially with a Yuumi as well. When Yuumi can just heal her, kind of exhaust heal comes out for Yuumi, barrier. But late game, love to see how well either of these can scale. I'd say I'd favor the Caitlyn, however, though, just because the synergy was Hui and Yuumi.
Right. But interesting to note, though, I think this Kai'Sa still has some good dive opportunity with their team comp.
Absolutely.
Because, he has a Kali, a Yone with his ult. Warwick can just, RN. So, and that gives her a pretty good avenue to follow up with her own R. And Thresh can peel pretty well for her. So, it's just, we'll have to see how they play these team fights out. I think, as you mentioned, the lack of frontline for Dashi's Kittens is going to be a little sus. We'll see if Gamefish actually decides to stop splitting in team fight.
The game is left in the hands of top laners, it seems like, at the end of the day. But obviously, you have to remember, this bot lane is unranked. This Dashi's Kittens bot lane is unranked. So coming in, Skylar and this Thresh both have a severe advantage coming in. We'll have to see how does Dashi and how does Gamefish respond to that kind of weaker side bot lane. I believe in the last game they played, they kind of did just ignore it and kind of just went for, we see the Master here flashed. So you can see.
Ooh, 1 million on the Yone.
Oh, wow.
We gave him the comfort.
That is a very comfortable looking Yone, especially into a Hui that has no mastery.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. That's a very interesting matchup. Yone normally would be not so favored to do well in lane, kind of gets poked out a little bit, but has that opportunity to, kind of solemn bound into Tempered Fate him. But
right.
I have to see how it
goes.
Exactly.
But if there's something I've learned from ranked games, mastery does not matter.
That's true. That is absolutely. Often you see the higher mastery players in the lower elos.
Yeah.
Because they're, kind of stuck in that area. But I mean, we'll have to see how this Yone acts in response to this way. Seems like it takes a bit of time to load into this game. Kind of running out of things to talk about. Yuumi doesn't have any runes.
What?
I just realized that. Yuumi has no runes.
It might have to be a remake.
Is this a remake?
We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Well, yeah, we'll show. It might just be a spectator bug.
Yeah, but curious to see what runes Yuumi has. Probably has a summon area with, inspiration and whatnot.
Possibly Guardian as well.
Possibly Guardian, very good one as well.
I think I would opt for the summon area, just to help facilitate this Caitlyn poke. Just add an extra poke to the combo, and with this long range, I think that's probably the best.
Seems like the Yuumi runes was not a bug, and it might actually just be a remake.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened in draft here, but quite unfortunate. Also, let's talk about Akali runes. Not running the traditional electrocute. Opting for Conquer instead, seems like.
Yeah, you do see a lot of higher elo top laners, or Akali players, sorry, take this Conqueror because Akali with uptime is really, really
Very
strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if she's paired with that Conqueror, like 5-6 seconds into the fight after she stacks it, she 6 or 7 seconds into the fight
Oh
when
my
she
lord.
stacks it, she gets like so much AP from it that is really insane.
So seems like we
We're
are
game?
in game. Yumi has Arcane Comet. Not sure if that is intentional or not, and the game has been automatically paused.
It might be an autofill rune angle.
Oh,
So we'll see
Lord.
how it works
We'll have to
out.
see how this turns out. Very interesting start to this game, to say the least. I'm. How do you feel about the teams? Who are you favoring in this matchup right now, based off draft and I guess context of teammates?
I think Soul draft angle, I think I would favor blue side. I think they just have like a lot more comprehensive of a game plan. Good dive here. I think it's a little harder for red side, not accounting for the players, obviously.
Right.
Because I just feel like this Gwen doesn't fit as well into this like poke comp. I think you'd want to tank somewhere with a poke comp, just to
Absolutely.
ward everyone off and like zone off damage. But taking into account that this is Dashi Gwen, I think that changes things, right?
Changes things quite drastically. Absolutely, it does.
I think if he doesn't get behind against this Warwick, he might just steamroll, right? And he'll be able to invade every single camps as long as he's careful of his lane prios. And it might just be GG for there.
Seems like the game is going to be remade here. Not sure if it was the Yumi runes or what, but I'm going to assume that it was. Arcane Comet, not something you often see run on Yumi, because Summon Area is just a lot stronger on that champion.
Yeah, you just to get extra utility with your heals
Right.
and your shields. I mean, it's not unplayable. Like I said, this poke rune does pair well with the Caitlyn way.
Absolutely, it does. But seems like, yeah. We have our producer coming in.
Hi guys. The game is really cooked right now. There's a good chance that we're gonna run a 1v1 to take the game winner. It sucks, but that's the situation we're in. That it comes down to a 1v1. But we're still looking into it, so don't worry, guys. All the other games are running too, so.
I wonder if this will be a Logan Gamefish 1v1.
1v1 to determine a game. That is absolutely crazy.
I'm excited to see it.
That is going to be very interesting to see a 1v1. That has never happened in BEVO Cup, if I'm correct.
Yeah. I still think, like I said, in these 1v1s, I think the Kled will be favored until like level 6, maybe.
But will we be given a redraft? That's the thing.
Ooh, that's true.
If we were given a redraft and Logan gets on comfort, Gamefish gets on comfort, that could be a different story. But in this current state with the Akali Kled, I do believe that this Kled is always favored. Having that ability to dismount and remount onto Skarl, having that extra HP pop out in clutch moments is very, very essential to winning 1v1s. If Gamefish can time it properly, if this does end up being a Akali Kled 1v1, I think this is a win 100%.
Yeah, for sure. But let's think, if they do redraft, what would they pick? I feel like, would Gamefish just go for the Yorick? I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the best for 1v1.
Exactly, right? Gamefish, Yorick, known for like splitting, but in terms of 1v1s, not the strongest character unless you have uptime with those ghouls with Maiden. But if we're in a 1v1, we're level 1, not a whole lot of uptime. And Logan will probably lock in one of his comforts, either Aurora or Cassandra here.
Yeah.
We'll probably just steam over that Yorick with early game pressure.
Exactly. It also definitely depends, like, if they both blind, if one kicks another. If they would just both go for their most comfort, I think maybe Logan would pick just Mbessa. I think the problem with that champ early is just her cooldowns, though.
Right.
So you have to be really, really careful about how you trade and like what safety you have with what abilities you have up. Gamefish, though, I know he also plays Alawi.
Yes.
What else does he play?
I've seen him play the Alawi. I've seen him play Shen as well at some point. He did lock in Kill for fun at one point, but I'm not sure if he will bring that out in this 1v1. He's been spamming Zinzao AP mid.
Interesting.
On his Smurf account.
Interesting. I'd like to see that.
We would be very interesting to see if he does bring out an AP Zinzao in a 1v1. That healing scaling on that AP is nothing to be laughed at. It is a very strong scaling, but I don't think it's enough to be meta or like viable to say. But we will have to see where this 1v1 does take us. Very interesting situation here going on. The second round first round, sorry, of BEVO Cup. Quite unfortunate that this is a pretty interesting matchup, I'd say. Having orange and white top laners face up. Oh, seems like disconnections are coming through.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, very unfortunate this had to happen, or I'd say one of the more interesting matchups.
Hi guys, the producer is back. It's an ARAM.
Oh,
An ARAM full teams?
Full teams. Honestly, I don't think we should do that because I don't know if we got the time, but like all of them want to do an ARAM, so I guess we're doing an ARAM.
I'm down for an ARAM. I'm down for an ARAM.
Wow. Okay, we have an ARAM 5v5 in a traditional SR tournament because of the bug that has happened here.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep things on schedule and keep things rolling because we only have this.
If I can ask, what did happen with this game that had to be so cooked?
So it was like a weird thing. Like the different computers in the arena, like one of them likely had a older version of League of Legends installed, and so when they made the game, it like did some weird patching thing, and then they're on different versions, so it just doesn't like work.
They're on different versions?
Yeah, they're on different versions of the game right now.
What?
So we have one of two people to blame: Riot,
or
whoever made whatever OS these computers are running.
That is crazy. How does that even happen? How do you get past that into playing two different versions of the same game on LAN?
Yeah,
that is absolutely.
I don't even think
that is insane.
I don't even think League will open if it's not patched.
Normally, you wouldn't even be allowed to queue up a game without patching first, but I guess somehow, somewhere, this happened, unfortunately. And it seems like we will be going to an ARAM game shortly here. So, a little rerun of the ARAM tournament that we had a month ago.
Exactly. Hey, if you guys don't want to miss any tournaments like this one or the ARAM tournament that we had, go ahead, drop a follow right now.
Follow us on UT Instagram, UT LoL Instagram, or join the Discord. You'll be able to keep up with dates. Also, if you do go to UT here and you come to the Union, you can use code FAKER at checkout in the Underground Union in the arena to get $5. Is it 5% or $5?
It's
$5 off
a semester pass
on a semester
or
pass. How many
5
hours?
10 hours free or 10 hours free.
So
not 10 hours free. It's $5 off 10 hours.
Oh, $5 off 10 hours.
Yeah, it's $5 off 10 hours. My bad. I didn't false advertise, I swear.
But we will be getting into that ARAM shortly. Do you want to cut it to break just for now?
As we load? Yeah.
As we load, yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys in a
See you guys in the ARAM.